John's Gospel begins with a declaration regarding the origin and identity of Jesus Christ. The opening phrase of John 1:1, "In the beginning was the Word," moves the readers back to the very beginning of all creation. In doing so, this phrase is an echo of the creation story in Genesis 1:1, which also begins with the words, "In the beginning." Both the creation story in Genesis and the opening verses of John's Gospel speak of beginnings, but there is a significant difference between the two. Genesis narrates the beginning of the physical world, while John speaks of the pre-existence of the Word or Logos, Jesus, before creation began. John emphasizes that Christ was not a product of creation but coexisted with God from the beginning. The phrase "in the beginning" highlights the eternal nature of Christ and his relationship with God. It is significant in shaping our understanding of Jesus Christ as divine, who took on human form, lived among us, and redeemed us through his death and resurrection. As John goes on to declare in verse 14, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." Through this phrase "in the beginning," John sets the context for understanding Jesus' ultimate purpose in coming to earth, and that is to reveal God's nature to humanity and to reconcile us to God. In conclusion, this phrase "in the beginning" helps us to understand that the entire creation points to Jesus Christ as the Alpha and Omega, the beginning, and the end. It emphasizes the eternal nature of Christ and his close relationship with God, and how this informs our understanding of Jesus as the Son of God, the Redeemer of humanity, and the giver of eternal life.